Now then, as we're all encouraged, of course, to keep travel to a huge minimum, the lack of vehicles on the roads has had a significant impact on air quality. New data from the BBC shows a big drop in harmful emissions compared to the same period last year. Navtej Johal has been looking at the figures.
Well, this data shows some much needed good news in what is clearly a very difficult time. And you can see behind me exactly what we're talking about. This roundabout in Nottingham, just outside the BBC, is usually one of the busiest in the city. But it, like everywhere else, is currently seeing a lot less traffic. So let's take a look at those air pollution figures. These were 3 hotspots in our region with some of the highest recorded levels last year of nitrogen dioxide, or NO2, an air pollutant which can have serious impacts on our health. Compared to roughly the same period this year, the penultimate week of March, when schools began closing and people were forced to work from home, you can see big drops in NO2, almost by half in some cases. Well, Professor Paul Monks is an expert in air quality. He says with so many nations currently in lockdown, we're seeing the biggest ever experiment conducted inadvertently into global air quality.
I mean, there's good evidence now that, across Europe and particularly in the UK, that the air pollution levels are beginning to come down. So the air that we're breathing is becoming cleaner. There's much anecdotal evidence from people who suffer from asthma that they're beginning to feel better and the like. So maybe, there will be a good thing that comes out of this terrible situation.
Well, other data shows there's also been a drop in PM 2.5, another harmful pollutant. So despite everything else, when we do go outside, the evidence shows the air we're breathing is likely to be cleaner.